Let me show you how I make this groundnut soup, also called Nkatekwan. This is a traditional Ghanaian recipe and this is my way of making it, so please be kind. For this recipe I use goat meat, chicken and some cow skin. I like to put some lemon in there to wash out all the impurities. Then that's all the ingredients that I'm going to be blending. We have some ginger, garlic, onion, habanero peppers, some bay leaves. And these type of spices, I've seen all the Ghanaian girls using them, so I thought of giving it a try. I crushed up some Maggi cubes, I think 3 or 4 of them. And I put it over the meat. Now you need to kind of cover all the meat with it and then let it steam for a while. I decided to also add my veggies to steam in there before I blend them. You can also boil them, but I find this way easier. This will help the meat to get all the flavor and also the veggies to be softer and sweeter. So I covered it up, leave it there for 20 or 30 minutes, and that was the time to prepare my groundnut paste. Now this is the brand I use. It's an authentic Ghanaian groundnut paste, but if you can't find this one, you can always use conventional peanut butter from the store. You just want to make sure that it's a smooth peanut butter and you slowly dilute it in hot water. Once it's smooth and there's no lumps, then I removed my veggies that were soft, and as you see here, the meat is almost done. It's well seasoned and it smells amazing at this point. I decided to add a little bit more salt, and I always like to adjust the salt a little bit later because I can be more sure of the flavor, and that's why I decided to add one more chicken stock cube with my blended ingredients. The next thing I'm adding is tomato paste, and I added 1 big tablespoon or 2 small teaspoons. You can add more if you like a more vibrant color, and I went in with my groundnut paste. Now you need to pour it very slowly. As you see here, I rushed it a bit, but it was all okay because there was no lumps in my paste. Give it another good stir, and you need this to cook for about 15 minutes on a low heat. Adding some more Scotch bonnets for some more heat, and adding also my wele, which is pre-boiled, so it was almost ready. The soup already looked very nice, but I had to start on my banku. Now I would prefer to eat this with fufu or another swallow, but my husband only likes banku and kenke, so I decided to make banku for him. I'm mixing here cassava and corn dough 1:2 ratio, and I find it quite easier to just break it down until it looks kind of like sun, and then incorporate in the water. So I'm adding 3 cups of water here. It's better if it's lukewarm already, and you want to pound it really hard. It starts off kind of like porridge and it thickens up, and you kind of need to keep stirring until it becomes thicker. At this point I checked on my soup and it was ready. You can see the oil forms on the top, and that's how you know the soup is ready. All the meat is cooked properly. And going back on the banku, I really needed some strong hands, so my husband joined and helped me pound this banku. Once you reach this consistency, you add a little bit more water, you cover it up, and in about 20 minutes should be done. You know it's ready when it's no longer sticky and it's darker in color. And for the best part, now we plate it. You just add 1 piece of the banku in the middle and you pour the soup over it. It's so delicious. This was my husband's plate, so I made sure to include all types of meat. Now, if you like this video, please make sure to comment and follow me for more.